The impact of our words really depends on how confident we are in front of our audience. In other words, being a really confident speaker really requires a few qualities that would actually make you somebody who people can remember you for. Hi, I'm Dia Asrani. I'm a personal branding coach and the founder of My Brand Design Your Presence. And if you really like what you see, then do subscribe to my channel for more things related to personal branding, building your presence, making you a powerful leader and a speaker in your industry. Now, in this video, I want to particularly talk about 7 qualities that you need to actually have when you are a confident speaker, right? Now, let's understand what really is a confident speaker. A confident speaker is somebody who actually has the whole power within them to share words that would actually impact their audience, right? And when we talk about impact, it's about making people actually visualize their space and where they stand and where they need to go next through the words of that speaker. So that's why it is so important to have qualities that would actually allow you to become more confident in how you can share your message with your audience. Shall we jump in? The very first thing that I want to talk about, the first quality, is be empathetic. Now, what I mean by this is, see, we all say, yeah, we need to have empathy, we need to, think for others, we need to, think of them, put them in our, put us in their shoes, and, all those things we have to talk about. But when you actually bring out the empathy as a speaker, people will start resonating and connecting with you better. That's the main thing. Okay, so you have to understand that it is more about how you actually take your message across to people and you make them understand that, look, I care, I genuinely care, right? So that is empathy, being empathetic. That's the very first quality that you need to, kind of own when you want to become a confident speaker. The second quality of a confident speaker is being passionate. And when I mean by this, I don't mean by being at high level talking, non-stop about what you do. Passionate means that you live for your mission, you live for your community, and you also live for you as becoming a leader in your industry. Okay, so the first priority is definitely your mission. And if you're passionate about actually helping a lot of people, and it actually shows in your videos, it shows in the way you speak, it plays a huge role in impacting more and more lives, right? And as a speaker, it is so important that you understand that, okay, what is the whole definition of passion? It's not because I'm passionate about many things. It's about the passion to serve, the passion to actually show your topic, show your niche differently so that people will choose you over the others. That is being passionate. Okay, so that's your second quality of a great leader, of a great speaker, right? The third thing which I want to talk about is storyteller. Okay, now when I say this, becoming a storyteller takes some practice, right? Just like all your other qualities, your storytelling has to be really masterful. Okay, and it has to be something that you have mastered over a period of time. Now, it doesn't happen overnight. If I tell you, okay, become a great storyteller, that doesn't mean you're going to tell stories, great stories from tomorrow, right? You're going to actually build this as a practice. Now, how do you build it? One is go for courses, get into people's, communities and understand how are they training others, right? And if you're a knowledge giver, definitely it is very important to learn from others also who have been there already. Okay. Now, storytelling, it can be a little tricky at times because it really depends on how you impact people through the stories you tell. And these stories are stories basically that come from my experiences. So it's very important as a speaker to understand what stories would actually change people's lives. Okay. So you have to actually look at it from that perspective and not just like, oh yeah, stories, I'll just tell any story, nobody's really going to worry about that. I'm a great speaker, right? So to be a confident speaker, you have to be a meaningful storyteller and you have to be okay to share a few things that would actually allow people to change their perspective of certain things. Okay? So that is storytelling, which is your third quality. Your fourth quality is becoming a great planner. Simple, okay, like planning things. So this could be your presentations, this could be your courses, this could be planning your next keynote. This could be anything, okay? Even if you have been in the industry for many years, all right? Even if you're somebody who's been in this industry for so many years, you need to understand that whatever you do, even if you have tons of experience, you have to understand that when you are getting into the next project or when you're speaking to people, you have to prepare before going ahead, okay? Spontaneity doesn't happen all the time, especially for a good speaker, okay? You have to be okay to say, okay, if this is my audience, I need to understand that this is what I'm going to be saying, okay? So have a script. I wouldn't say, by heart the script. I would say just put like little bullet points, because when you are a speaker, you should also be somebody who really focuses on being more natural about what you say. So even if you focus on the points and then you just elaborate in your own words, that's what we want, okay, as a speaker. So even I'll give you an example in my videos, right? All my videos, they have points, okay, so that it makes it easier for the viewer to actually take down notes or to learn something, right? And I'm sure you've learned something by now with just the fourth quality, that is being a great planner. So you can take down notes while your speaker is saying this. So similarly, when you are a speaker, you need to understand that, okay, if I'm going to be talking about this point, how are they going to take down notes, okay? So it has to be that planned, okay? That there has to be some kind of planning, there has to be some kind of way of presenting, there has to be some kind of way of expressing yourself. That is the fourth quality, okay? Now the fifth quality is creativity. Okay, now what I want you to understand is, I'm not telling you go and paint a picture and show it to your audience. I mean creativity in the sense that I want you to understand how you can make or create an experience different from the others. As a speaker, we have to keep evolving, okay, and we have to keep trying new things, working in different ways, working with new strategies, maybe changing the way we present, maybe changing the way we use our background, maybe using our body language differently, right? So we have to be a little more creative in how we speak, and this is not just the tone and the way we put it out there. It is also about what kind of props, what kind of words, what kind of tools are you using to actually present this particular thing that you're planning to do, okay? So as a confident speaker, you have to also be ready to create every day. And what I mean by this is not create a big picture or painting or something really massive every day. I'm telling you to create something as small as, okay, what is going to be my approach towards this topic, or how am I going to share my mission differently, okay? Or what else can I add to my website, or what else can I do to make it better for people, okay? Or as a presenter, if I want to do some kind of gamification is basically adding games to your trainings and to your your keynotes or whatever, I mean, I wouldn't say keynotes, I would say more of trainings, right? So what would you do to actually help people become, to kind of see the change just by the way you have created certain things, like certain games or certain skills or certain ways of using certain hacks, or maybe doing something on the spot, whatever it is. You have to be ready to create something, okay? And the sixth quality that I want to talk about is being charismatic. Now what I mean by this is be presentable, all right? And when I mean by this also is, it's not only about being presentable, it's also about having some kind of personality that comes out from your speaking, right? So there are few things that you can do which others cannot do. So you can actually bring that out through the way you present yourself. Now this could be the clothes you wear, the way you put yourself out together, the way you do things, your body language, your the excitement that you show in whatever your assignments are, whatever you do. Okay, in the end, as a speaker, you have to also be somebody who attracts the crowd. Okay, so charismatic is very, very, very important, and it's an important quality. I'm not saying be the best looker or whatever. I'm just telling you, be yourself, because that's what people are looking for. Okay, they're looking for you to be more authentic and be yourself. All right. And the seventh quality, which is the final quality that I want to talk about when it comes to becoming a confident speaker, is being a giver. Okay, and what I mean by this is that be okay to serve and to just share information that would help a lot of people. Okay, now if you've been hired for some kind of training, or you want to do something new, or you're part of a panel, I want you to be okay to give more information. Okay, don't hesitate. Share a lot of value, because if you share a lot of value, people will come back and they will eventually buy your product or your service, whatever you're planning to offer them. Okay, always understand that there is tons of knowledge online, and even wherever you see, right? How you package it and how you make it interesting for a person in the way you talk is what matters the most. Okay, so there are a lot of things that I have said that you would have heard from somebody else. You might resonate with that person, you might resonate with me. Now, if you're watching this video till the end, then you've resonated with me so far, right? So I want you to understand the same thing for yourself as a speaker. Now, if you want to be a really powerful speaker or a really confident speaker in your industry, then do use these 7 qualities. Make sure you sharpen them, okay? Because that's very, very important, okay? So that's about it, the 7 qualities. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you really liked it, then please do subscribe to my channel for more things on personal branding, building your presence, building your online content, becoming a crazy creator and a speaker in your industry. If you're looking for more, then do subscribe and watch this space for more. I will see you around. Bye-bye.